my douche of a stepdad, or an asshole. He is fucking us over as much as he can. He took almost everything important that wouldn't be noticed really fast. The power tools, he took them all. He took them all. You know what I had to do? I had to go to my grandparents and I had to ask them for some power tools. And my grandpa, he would drop a dime to give us power tools. He wouldn't give two shits. He would just give it to us. My grandpa is the most selfless person out of all. He's selfless. Not to an extent. No. His whole being is selfless. I strive to be like him. I strive to be a person, better, mind and body and sound, just like he is. He has struggles. I know he has struggles. You know what my grandpa was like? You know what my grandpa's whole family told him when he became a cook? He wouldn't be able to do it. He wouldn't be able to make it out there, live on in his life. You know why they said that? Because in Mexico, they're popular surgeons. They're surgeons in Mexico. They're surgeons. And they do surgery. And it's a whole family. It's a whole generation of surgeons. My grandpa was the only generation to break out of being a surgeon. And they all looked at him judgmentally. Everyone around him told him he wouldn't be anything. And you know what he does now? Yeah, he works night shifts, but he does what he loves. And that, you know what that is? Cooking. My grandpa loves to cook. He'll cook for us anytime we need food. Not because he doesn't want to. No, not because he has to. Because he wants to. He can take a break. He's done it before. Taking a break to eat leftovers. But every time, he makes something new. He makes something good. He makes something that makes you feel whole, you know? Makes you feel better. And sure, some of his food is like spicy. And I love my grandpa for that. Because I like spicy food. I think to myself every time, I'm going to learn a lot from my grandpa. And I know I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with him. I'm going to be cooking with him. Because right now I can't go to college. You know why? Because this fucker's still not ready to get divorced. Not ready to fully sign the divorce papers. You know? And just fucking screwing us over. As much as he can. And my mom, she doesn't care how much she gets paid. Like, she pays the attorney. And you know what she does? He tried... Sorry, I'm yawning. He tried to say some shit. Like, you know, oh, you have to pay your side of the house. But he never paid utilities. It was unfair how he split utilities and bills. What? He would take credit cards, but yet he would have so much money in credit cards that he would be able to throw everything and just keep a whole bunch of money in his bank. He'd have a whole bunch of money in his bank, and anytime he revealed to look like he wanted to pay off some stuff, he just pay it off. Literally, the only person stopping him from paying off his truck was himself. He knew he was going to push it this far. He did this 2 times already. He knew that he was going to push it far enough to get a divorce. Because he was a fucking brat. It's not like I didn't care for him. I cared for him a lot, and I made a whole bunch of excuses for him. And I let him go. I let him go when he hit my dog. I let him go when he verbally abused my mother and mentally abused her. And it's my fault, I feel, all the time. I let him go when he started throwing stuff around the house. When he broke the table. I let him go when he snapped his wedding ring with wire cutters. And what? All because he was a child. Do you know what he did at my mom at night? He woke her up at 3 in the morning. And you know what he said? So you're talking to this N-word, huh? You're talking to this N-word? My mom woke up in a daze. And she just wanted to reconnect with one of her friends. One of her old friends from high school. He had already cut off most of her friends from high school before this, when we got our dog. Our dog is originally one of the puppies from her friend from high school. You know why she got cut off? Because he said, he's looking at you weird. But she's like, he has a wife. I don't care. Cut him off. And it sucked. It sucked. But back to the thing, he started yelling at my mom. He's like, you don't think I'll find out about him? And looking at phone bills and looking at all that stuff. And you know what? My mom got fed up. Not not at that moment, but just in general, of the whole situation that he would bring. He'd cause drama when he said that he didn't want any drama. He was an abusive person. And yet, what? At the end of it, he didn't admit to his abuse. At the end of it, he saw everything my mom's fault. You know what he said? He said at the end of it, he's like last time I saw him, he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Look, I may have done some stuff wrong. I may have done stuff like I'm fake crying, but I may have done some stuff wrong. But that doesn't mean your mom can act like an asshole like this. She's acting so childish. He was acting childish in the beginning. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna split this up in 2 videos, so it doesn't take long, okay? Each 10 minutes in their perspective time. So, bye. Okay? Take care.